Hi, I'm Austin. Welcome back to another episode of Chinese Cultural Spotlight here in Sydney. And this episode will be exploring everything to do with traditional Chinese medicine. Now, traditional Chinese medicine has been used by Chinese people for thousands of years, and even with the introduction of modern medicine, it continues its use today. So there's no better place to try this than, of course, in Chinatown here in Sydney. And so today we'll be going over there to understand a little bit more about these traditional medicines as well as those procedures and examination techniques. This, of course, includes things like cupping and acupuncture. Now, I know for many people that are unfamiliar with these practices, they can seem a little bit overwhelming and daunting when you're first looking at them. But fear not, that's why today I'll be going so we can experience these together, and hopefully we'll be leaving with a much greater knowledge and understanding of traditional Chinese medicine. Here in downtown Sydney, we're just a little bit away from Market City and Haymarket, Chinatown, and we're able to experience one of the best traditional Chinese pharmacies, and that is Beijing Tongrentang. 炮制虽繁必不干，胜元功；品味虽贵必不干，减物力。 Here is actually the motto of Beijing Kongrentang, and on each panel, this roughly translates to, although Chinese medicine is super complicated to make, no steps or processes will be skipped. And although the ingredients are expensive, none of these will be left out, leaving a high quality product. We're now behind the counters, and you can see the dispensary has all of these different drawers on a big wall with different ingredients, seeds, herbs, and spices. So with all of these ingredients, they're then taken over by the doctors here and laid out and separated and put into their own individual packages to make different medicines. So for those that don't know that much about the history of Chinese medicine, you can actually see in the pharmacy here, they've got a wall with 9 of the greatest contributors to traditional Chinese medicine. And among them, you can see names like Li Shizhen, who collated a massive medicinal book with over 18,000 entries in there. And this piece was actually coined as a master work in Eastern medicine, which is super exciting. So it's definitely something worth checking out. So what is Chinese medicine really like? Well, let's find out. Let's go speak to one of the doctors. 沈大夫您好。
你好，请坐。
谢谢。So what Dr. Shen is doing now is one of the 4 components of Chinese medicine. So we have Wang, Wen, Wen, Qie.
OK，
Wang means to look, Wen means to sniff or smell, which might sound a little bit strange. Wen means to ask, and Qie, the final one, which Dr. Shen is doing right now, is about feeling pulse and arteries on someone's arm to understand what's going on in the body.
从你的脉象看，你是肺有热的，因为你的脸边和你的鼻子都有些红。那么当你肺有热的时候，你就容易咽喉痛，你就容易咳嗽。那在这样的情况下，如果把你的肺热一清，你就 OK 了，咽喉就不痛了。
Dr. Shen has just put 2 acupuncture needles into where my thumbs are, and that is to try to help alleviate some of the symptoms that she was talking about before during our consultation.
OK， 可以了。感觉怎么样？
好多了，谢谢。
谢谢，
谢谢沈大夫。
谢谢。
Right now we're doing a procedure called Ba Guan, where little cups are filled with, like, I guess, hot air and then put on my back and they suck that out and pull my skin up, and that's supposed to alleviate also some of that heat that Dr. Shen had told me was a symptom when she did my consultation. And although I'm sure it looks a little bit painful or scary, it is actually quite relaxing when you sit here and enjoy it. So I'm going to continue to do that. Oh.
你感觉挺好吗？
好多了。
OK，
好了吗？
好啦，好啦，
好。
好了。
谢谢陈大夫。And that is it, guys. Thank you, doctor. Now you know what Bhagwan looks like. Very exciting and interesting experience. So that now concludes our visit to the Chinese medicinal dispensary today. It's been quite the experience. We've trialed a few different things like acupuncture and Bhagwan, a traditional Chinese cupping method. And we've also been able to see a lot of the different spices and how some of the medicines are created. Ultimately, I think if you've not given this a go, I think it is a really worthwhile experience. And yeah, come for a visit next time you're in Sydney.